Ladies and gentlemen, to Players Prep, powered by Scorebird. You know our journeys never cease, and we're out here in Gallatin, the home of the Green Wave, and Coach Bobby Luna was actually cool enough to give us some of his time today. Coach, you're sitting pretty, and I say that because you're just a couple of games outside the lead at 7-4 right now. I know it's going to be a tight race down to the finale. What do you think it's going to take probably to get it done?
Well, for us to finish where we want to, we have to sweep the last 3 games. We still control our own destiny. We're a couple games out of first right now, but if we can win out, then we've got a chance to finish, at the top of this league. There's some really good teams battling right now. I think we've got Station Camp is a really good basketball team. Mount Juliet's playing really well after starting 1-3. 7 straight wins puts them at 8-3. Beach is playing well also, and Lebanon's a team that's still in the mix as well. So got some really good teams at the top, and we're fortunate that we still will be playing some of those teams so we can kind of make our own way down the stretch.
Coach, being able to control your destiny is definitely a good thing. As your team goes on in the last 3 district games, what is the main key for your team to sweep those games like you said you need to?
Well, I think, first of all, something we've worked on all year is we need to play more consistent. Defensively, we've been pretty solid all year. Our guys give a great effort. But on the offensive end, we've been a little inconsistent with our scoring. We need to get good play from our seniors on the offensive end. We've got to get consistent scoring from our guards, and then we also need to pick up some more scoring on the offensive end on second chance baskets as well as from our post play. So I think for us, it's to be consistent. We've been a little bit sporadic on the offensive end, so hopefully we can be consistent over the next 3 games, and that's what you want to be at the end of the season.
Bobby, it seems like non-AAA there may be a little bit more parity in this district this year than maybe there has been in years past. When you're trying to catch up, does that make it easier? Does that make it harder? Because you don't necessarily have all those games that you can just check off one way or the other.
Well, it makes it easier in the sense that your kids believe that they have a chance to win every time they go on the court. I think the worst thing that some teams can do is kind of look at your schedule and pick games and say, okay, these are games that we're going to win or the games that we should win. But then they also, kids understand, and, there's so much media out there, the kids know each other. They understand which teams are very talented. And I think sometimes when they go into a game not believing that they can win, it makes it hard to get over that hump. So with the teams in our league being as equal, the coaches that are in our league have been very stable. We have a lot of veterans that have been here for double-digit years. The teams know a lot about each other. They understand what their opponents are trying to do. So I think it is an advantage to understand with the parity that you have a chance to win. Even if you might be a game or 2 behind, you certainly have that opportunity.
Really quick, Coach Luna, before the guys tell everybody about Scorebird. Road Warriors, 6-3 on the road. Why are you guys so comfortable outside the gym?
Well, I think it's because we kind of hang our hat on the defensive end. I think the teams that start with defense, you don't have to worry about the background in the gym. You don't get as caught up in what's going on from a crowd standpoint. You know that you're going to be able to defend no matter what the situation. That gives you an opportunity to win. We've played a lot of close basketball games. Our kids have been in a lot of situations where they had to make free throws late in the game, or had to get a score late in the game, or had to get a stop late in the game. And I think that if you hang your hat on the defensive end, you're certainly always going to have a chance to win those type of games on the road.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody about Scorebird, fellas.
Well, hey, it's a free app. You download it. You follow whatever school. Follow Gallatin if you want to. Follow every school. Live updates to the second on every game that you can follow and watch.
Like us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. You can keep up with where we're at, who we're talking to, and where we're going.
We're at Gallatin, the home of the Green Wave, and Coach Bobby Luna, you've been awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for another edition of Players Prep, powered by Scorebird. Stick around. We got more coming.